This team made Osu history. Wait, what the hell? This has 181,000 views? What the fuck? Papa?
Maybe me in the bedroom. Maybe.
Wait, what?
When you think of the word dominance in the rhythm game Osu, what comes to mind? Whether it may be MREC's undefeatable reign over the Osu standard leaderboard, USA's notorious Osu roster being able to overcome any challenger, even without their all-star players, or maybe me in the bedroom.
That's cringe.
Maybe not that one. But these legendary eras are amazing in themselves, but just about a week ago, an era that has lasted for about 7 years has just been brought to its end. And that was South Korea's 7-year-long champion title in the 7-Key Mania World Cup.
What?
And this team were the ones that did it.
What the hell? The Philippines just destroyed them? Oh my god, wait, that's crazy.
OWC is the biggest official Osu tournament that happens every year across all 4 game modes. The World Cup brings together the best of the best players from all around the world to represent their country and play their hearts out for the title of Osu champion in their game mode. It's been the cornerstone to legendary rivalries, to nail-biting tiebreaker situations, to things like this.
Do you pronounce it Ketching? I thought it was Kekking.
A man of culture.
But with that aside, the Osumania game mode rankings since the beginning has been predominantly ruled by the South Koreans.
What the fuck?
Top 50 leaderboards scattered with South Korean players.
Wait, that's crazy.
Exceptional 7-Key skills. And when those skills are put on for show for the world, on the big stage, you can only expect one thing from them. Dominance. The first iteration of the Mania World Cup started in 2014, featuring 2 separate tournaments representing the 2 main key modes, 4-Key and 7-Key. South Korea destroyed both of them with a convincing 6-0 win against the Philippines in 4-Key and winning 6-2 against Thailand in 7-Key, but would come up short in the MWC 2016, losing out to China 7-4.
Unlucky.
Reset. But what happens after 2016 is just revolutionary.
Oh, there's only a couple thousand points. There's only like 1,000 points, and oh my god, South Korea!
Jakads in his last tournament
Congratulations to
delivers
South
a
Korea for winning.
world-class
And it
performance.
looks like South Korea.
Jackads, what is that score?
Professor, what are you doing? Can he hold on? The #1 player in the world.
And the winners of the 7K World
This
Cup
man is insane.
are going to be the South Korean team here.
What wonder? Are you kidding me? He's got it.
Combo.
Ladies and gentlemen,
On
your
illegal trap.
2019 Osmania 7-Key World Cup champions, South Korea.
And this is their 4th consecutive Osumania 7K World Cup win.
7 years.
7
That's
years.
2,556 days. That's 61,362 hours that South Korea has retained the title of the
Why didn't you
best
say the
7Key
seconds?
Osu
I
team
wanted
in
to
the
know
world.
it was like
They had
16
never
billion
lost a
seconds.
single match after 2016, barring one win by default in the semifinals of the 2019 MWC against China, with most players of the team being unable to make it to the match. But of course, this didn't really amount to anything, as South Korea would go on to win the entire tournament through a bracket reset against the Philippines and only dropping 1 single point. And since then, nothing has really changed. Since 2014, South Korea has come out victorious in the last 5 out of the 6 renditions of the 7Key Mania World Cup. And it seemed as if no one would even come close to ever winning against this powerhouse of a team. Every match seemed like it was over before it even started. And I hate to say it, but they made the MWC boring to watch.
Unlucky.
Dominant and anticlimactic every match that South Korea played.
Hey, let's just say they had the
But
same problem with
Japan's era leading to
the
retirement
USA.
and opening new doors to new names to the competitive scene, South Korea has remained undefeated for 7 whole years. That is, until the year 2023. The 2023 7Key World Cup registrations opened up in December of 2022, attracting the best of the best 7Key Mania players to compete for their country. And with no surprise, everyone had their money on South Korea taking home the victory once again.
Oh,
But this year was
yo.
different, because the
I know he said that
7
as like a
teams brought
metaphorical
veteran
thing, but what if
challengers to
people actually bet on teams?
I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me.
The Philippines MWC team was the most stacked it had ever been, with Boji, the player who has no limits, Kura, arguably one of if not the best 7Key player in the world, Arona with their solid LN and accuracy skill set, and last but not least, making their return after 6 years to the Mania World Cup, Barry. This was the team to look out for coming into the tournament.
I love
That
anime.
doesn't exclude the other major competitors of the likes of Malaysia, the United States, and of course, the South Koreans. But the stage was set, 37 teams and only one winner. And it all starts with the qualifiers. And to no one's surprise, South Korea qualified as the #1 seed for
Wow.
who knows how many times in a row. But this time, something was different. And no, it wasn't about South Korea qualifying as the #1 seed, but rather, it was the #2 seed.
The silver medal will be handed to the Philippines.
Huh?
The Philippines beat out the likes of Malaysia and China and just lost out on that #1 seeded spot against South Korea by a measly 1,256 average score.
Yo.
If this was the year that South Korea loses the MWC, this year seemed the most likely. Or did it? Things may have been close in the qualifier stage, but as things moved on to the actual bracket stages, South Korea put on a masterclass of tournament play, only losing out one single point against Brazil in the quarterfinals. But they made it into the final stage with little to no effort. But remember that second-seeded team? Huh. I wonder how they did.
Chat, this is very interesting. I don't know anything about Mania. Every time I think of Mania, I think of that one meme of like snow falling off of a
Philippines have
roof.
proven to the world that they are definitely a
I think
force
that's
to be
funny.
reckoned with this year, and the next coming week they have to face the toughest opponent yet, the reigning champions of the world. But wait, this matchup looks kind of familiar. Let's take a step back and have a look at the semifinals MWC match of 2022. The 2022 MWC semifinal stage had featured a historical match against the #1 and #4 seed. And as many people would have predicted, South Korea were the favorites to take it all. But things started out with a breakpoint to the Philippines.
Hey, I know that background.
Another one. And wow, the Philippines are on match point.
What?
And South Korea only has 2? Surely they don't fumble the bag. Right? Holy shit, Dressurf is an actual god. With one of the most soul-crushing defeats in a tournament setting,
What?
1 year later, the rematch was here.
Hello everyone, welcome to the finals week now of Osumania 7 Key World Cup 2023, and we are kicking off this week with one match that I'm sure a lot of us are very, very excited. This has been something that a lot of people, myself included, have been looking forward to since the very start of the tournament, seeing these rosters in. It's going to be South Korea versus the Philippines, seed #1 versus seed #2.
This was a match that everyone had their eyes on. The #1 seed going against.
Wait, I
the
just
#2.
realized
Would we
Mania
see a
World Cup
replay of
only
the
has
previous
4
year?
players instead of
Or
8.
would we witness a match that would go
What the
down
heck?
into history? Well, there was only one way to
And
find
it's 2v2.
out. Both teams started out the match trading points back and forth, bringing forth an intense 3-3 tie. But with Philippines on top of winning their next pick, goes on to beat South Korea on their pick, giving Philippines their first lead of the match. And eventually, they would reach match point with a 6-4 lead. This was it. A similar situation to the previous year, with the Philippines on match point, with South Korea tailing behind. Everyone was on the edge of their seat as the potential for the champions to be taken down started to show itself. And what we were given was an absolute masterclass by these two Filipino players.
Dresser carried the highest accuracy in this entire lobby.
But the accuracy lead is still in South Korea's favor. YZ is tying Berry's accuracy right now despite the misses.
Oh my goodness, if you're in the Philippines right now, you have to be shaking. But
Oh my god.
oh my
That is
goodness.
going to be it. That is double full combo for
and-
the Philippines.
Oh my god. And the Philippines pulling off a miracle.
For the first time in the history of the 7th Mania World Cup, South Korea was sent to the losers bracket, and the Philippines punched their ticket to win it all. But
Damn.
this wasn't the end, as the grand finals awaited. And oh, what a surprise! It's South Korea versus Philippines again. With a brand new
Who
map
would have
made
known?
Just for the grand finals of the tournament, the stage was set for the rematch between Philippines and South Korea. It has been proven that South Korea is no longer an unstoppable force, unable to lose a single match, and in fact, had shown weakness. But it's also been proven that they can come back from a 6-2 score deficit to win the match. This was the exact same scenario as a year ago, but only this time, the World Championship title was on the line, and it only depended on who wanted it more.
One team looking to create a lasting legacy. One team looking to create history. One team looking to continue their absolute dominance. Today is the day where we determine who manages to achieve their goal.
The combo is what really matters right here. It's the biggest reason why South Korea
Why
has
is
the
he
lead.
taking a drop there?
Points the lead for Team Philippines. Gonna tie it up 1-1, so both teams winning their own picks right
They
out of
put the
gate.
Camellia
Why is it
remix,
fighting
we're
this?
never
Just
going to
fighting
give
this.
you
Is
up
that
in the
enough?
Mania World Cup. My god.
Approaching the very end of the map. It's looking like it will be a win for the Philippines.
There you go.
And here we go. LN section. You'd have to imagine this favors the Philippines though a little bit. Adressa finding a miss. That's
Oh my god! That's 8,000 point lead from Philippines. Philippines holds on and takes that break point.
That's going to decide it. 4-2. Philippines are in the lead. What am I looking at?
200.
Zero?
Yep.
Yeah, Philippines win their 6th point and now 6-2. Multiple misses from South Korean members. There's no combo
Wow.
in South Korea
Listen,
anymore.
like, Kura actually managed to carry his way through, and that is it. Philippines winning 7 key World Cup.
Yo, is Kura like the Vaxay of Mania or what?
The Philippines had done the unthinkable. They've taken down the reigning champions of the world. It's been 7 years, 2,556 days since South Korea has had their title of OSU champion taken from them, and by such a dominant score gap too. No one could have foreseen this match to end at a 7-2 score. As anticlimactic as it may seem, there was one thing that was certain. A new OSU World Champion team had been made. Congratulations to the new crowned players of the Mania World Cup, and may their efforts in the future pay off more. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and if you made it this far to the end, I appreciate you for sticking around for this long. If you enjoyed this video, consider hitting the like and subscribe button. As it
Damn.
helps revive this dead
Good
channel.
video.
And if you want to donate to a broke university student, consider joining my membership. But
Oh
that's
yeah,
pretty much all
I
from
have that
me.
too. I
Stay
just
tuned
never
for more
enabled it.
future videos, and see ya.
Damn, Kivitz, you popped off. This video is pretty good. Damn, this took over a month. Wait, Kivitz, I'm interested. Did you make this all yourself? Did you do all the editing, all the scripting, all the research, everything? Did you do it all? But yeah, everything, research, script typing, editing, all done by me. Damn, Kivitz, that's pretty fucking good. Hey, I'm just saying, Kivitz, you could be a fighting force in the OSU content creator space. I'm just saying, dude, it could happen if you keep this up, dude. What's your Discord? I'll add you. Don't look at the only message I've sent you on Discord. What the hell? Do I have you added already? This was sent in 2017! What the fuck? Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god!